it is 15 days of good football, especially for us right now with breaking in a new offense and a new special teams.
Well, and I was going to say, is this sort of the start of what you would call position battles? I mean, guys, because I know there's some guys that probably you hold out because they're hurt or whatever. But is pretty much everybody competing every single day, right?
Yeah, Paul, every day. I mean, it's constant competition at every position, and we're pretty healthy going into spring ball. Hopefully, we come out of it the same way. But it's a battle every day. Our guys know that. I mean, we're watching the tape, and they're getting critiqued and graded every day, every play, what they're doing. And at the end of the day, it comes down to who's going to be walking out on that field on August 31st against Kent State.
Well, you mentioned the new offense, and obviously people are buzzing about it, and people are talking about it just because it's so different than maybe some of the offenses you've had in the past. What has impressed you about Cade Bell, actually the coach? First of all, like what impresses you the most about him, and also how different is it sort of watching your offense play?
It's going to be different, I can tell you that. But Coach Bell will start with Coach Bell and then the offense. But Cade Bell's done an outstanding job. The thing I love about him is he's very creative. But he's a coach's kid. He gets it. There's not a whole lot of discussion or teaching him, like what we're doing on a daily basis. The first thing is it's familiar with him. Just even the way we run things, because I think it's different wherever. But the first thing is him and the offense staff have really blended in with who we are and what we do here at Pitt. Then you take the creativity and the energy and enthusiasm he has on the field. It's just going to give us an opportunity to put our kids in better position, to make plays and score points. And that's what it comes down to is scoring points and then getting off the field on defense and give it back to Coach Bell and the offense to go put it in the end zone.
I think one of the things people don't realize about these tempo offenses is, they go fast, but if you guys have a lead in the fourth quarter, there's a slower tempo they can go to milk a little clock, right? I mean, it's not just it's not just balls to the wall the entire game, right?
No question about it. But to me, as a defensive guy, when people start to slow it down, like if you got there that way, I don't mind you keeping it going and putting up more points. I mean, the goal is to score as many points as we can, Paul. And to me, the worst thing you can do is start to slow down and do something you don't normally do. I mean, we'll get into what we call 4-minute offense when you talk, under 4 minutes to go in the game and you're up by 3 scores or whatever it is. We'll slow down a little bit, but you always got to remember, hey, what got you where you are? And as a defensive guy, the tempo is hard now. And again, ours is not just a normal tempo. It's going to be an NFL style offense with tempo, which will be different than a lot of people around the country.